welcome back to the Cheap channel, the channel dedicated to all things cheap in the world of fragrances. And as you saw, I made another visit to a rack store, but more particularly, it was Ross this time. I did go to a TJ Maxx, but I really couldn't find anything. But at this Ross in particular, I found three, I think, pretty interesting things. Some of them I haven't seen before, and one of them I've seen fairly often, but I just wanted to get it, try it out, and see what I thought about it. So here they are as far as the haul that I have. It's these here. I have Abercrombie and Fitch Away, which I've heard about this one as being really good, especially the flankers that come after it. I have the one and only Mambo by Claiborne, and I know that this is an old school cheapie, but I really am looking forward to trying this one out because of the perfumer that did this. And I also got me another Salvatore Ferragamo, which is F by Ferragamo, the regular F. I don't think this is F Black. I think it's just the original F by Ferragamo Pour Homme. So we're gonna try all these and see what we think about them, or at least in particular what I think about them. And hopefully if you're watching this and you have these, you can experience it along with me, and we'll see how it goes. I am very excited. Again, this is just unfiltered. Hardly try to do any editing except just to pass the time through, but we're gonna be trying it out and see what we think. We're gonna start off with this one here, the Abercrombie and Fitch Away. Now, I love Abercrombie and Fitch stuff, especially their authentic line. I'm currently in the process of trying to get all of those in my collection. I lack just one, and then when I do get it, I will quickly do a review and let you all know how that goes. So anything Abercrombie and Fitch, especially something that is anything other than fierce, I really look forward to. So here we go with this one called Away. I don't know if you want me to go through the boxes or not, but it's just a plain box with the lettering on the front and then the silver on the sides. It gives me, oh, okay, little instructions on the side of how the atomizer works. Apparently the atomizer has a trigger system that locks and unlocks it. So that is pretty unique. And there it is, look at that. A little bit of a light blue juice. The Abercrombie and Fitch logo is actually embossed in there and has a silver paint on top of it. Pretty nice. And of course you have this little you hear that? Lock and unlock switch. That is actually very nice, and it's not cheap either. Like, that lock and unlock has a nice, like, tactile click to it that is very, very fidget worthy. I like that. Okay, now I have not looked up the note breakdown to any of these, so this is definitely a blind reaction and a first impressions. I don't know anything about them. Of course, I'll look up the note breakdown after I smell them, but it's literally going to be a first time thing. So let's get a texture strip and see what we think. Pretty good atomizer. Okay, not bad at all. So I'm expecting this to be fresh because the juice in here is a light blue. Oh, I already smell it. Ooh, yeah. Very citric, very bright, fresh, a little sweet, has a little bit of an aquatic nature to it. Very clean, very, very clean. That's very, very bright, almost not really fizzy, but it has a cooling kind of effect, like kind of a cooling freshness to it. A lot of citrus. It has almost a cleaner kind of thing to it, but not in a bad way. It just smells clean. I would say immediately this reminds me of like a Dolce & Gabbana light blue kind of DNA. Let's see what we got in here as far as the notes, because I'm very curious. Again, I did not look up the notes, so I'm not sure. Fresh, spicy, aromatic, woody, warm, spicy, woody, citric, violet, powdery. I get that, but I get the more fruity, fresh sweetness that's toward the end of this. I really don't get a spiciness. Maybe the spices will come out as it wears on me. Let's look at the note breakdown. So this is actually a 2021 release, which is interesting. I didn't know that. This is fairly recent then. Top notes are violet, grapefruit, and pineapple. Okay, it did have kind of an Aventus kind of thing in the beginning, but not so much. Middle notes are geranium, ginger, and pepper. Base notes are vetiver, woody notes, and sandalwood. So a very generic note breakdown. I definitely get the violet from this. I get the ginger. I do get a little bit of the pepper. I do definitely get the vetiver, but the woody notes I really don't get at much. So maybe as it dries down on skin, you can wear it more. You can tell those notes a little more. I do like it though. I don't anticipate that it's gonna have a lot of performance. It is an eau de toilette. I don't anticipate it's gonna have a lot of longevity, but maybe a good bit of projection. But yeah, not bad at all. Just a very clean lightness. I wonder what people compare this to. People say YSL wine. Yeah, I actually get that a good bit in the beginning, but not so much. It doesn't have that out of headache quality, that very noticeable apple note that YSL wine has. It doesn't have that to it, but it does have the aquatic citric kind of nature that does, but not bad. Really like it. Very youthful, perfect for the summertime, so not bad at all. Do like it. All right, now the next one we got is good old Mambo. Now, some of you might already have this and you already know what I'm gonna get out of it, but I anticipate I'm gonna like this one because I have a soft heart for old school retro fragrances. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this came out in 2001. So not too old school, still within that 2000s kind of style. And I was really excited because I happen to know that the perfumer for this is Carlos Bename, which is a perfumer who did almost all the Quorum line. I think he did all of the Polo Blue line. He did all the Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf, all that line. He did a lot of very good fragrances. So, but enough of that. Let's look at the presentation. So, very interesting bottle design. Has that ambery brown gradient to it. It has Mambo at the bottom and like a metal kind of brass looking kind of top. It has a collar and atomizer, so that's pretty cool. Again, the cap weighs nothing, but that's okay. Very interesting bottle. It has like a little bit of a wave to it, like it goes up and almost like a very, very soft thunderbolt look. So it goes up and then to the side a little bit. Very interesting. All right, see what we think about it. So what am I expecting from this? Immediately from it being the early 2000s and with the look, I'm expecting very, very spicy, woody, and that kind of early 2000s kind of musk spice mixture that a lot of those fragrances had at the time, but also a little bit of a twist because I'm expecting Carlos Bename to really come through with this one. So see, decent atomizer, not bad at all. Oh, I smell it already. Just a little bit of it. Okay, not as spicy as I was anticipating. A lot more fresh on opening. It has almost a fruity citrus freshness to it. Oh, that reminds me of some opening to something else. I do get the spices though, but not as much as I was anticipating. A core sweetness to it, but not a like caramelized sweetness, just a muted fruity sweetness along with spices covering it. Oh, this reminds me of something and I cannot nail down what it reminds me of. Hold up. Something I've worn before. Oh, dude. Okay, let's look at the note breakdown real quick. Hold up. Let's look at the note breakdown. Okay, so woody, citrus, fresh spicy, aromatic, warm spicy, powdery, lavender. Yep, okay, so the perfumer was Carlos Bename. Top notes are lavender, lime, bergamot, lemon verbena. That's what it is. It's the lemon verbena that I'm getting. You're gonna think this is crazy. It gives me a green Irish tweed kind of feel to the beginning of it because of that lemon verbena. I knew it smelled like something I've smelled before. And some other green Irish tweed-like stuff. That's what it reminds me of, which is weird. So it's like green Irish tweed, but not as green and a little more spicy. Middle notes are cinnamon, cedar, orange blossom, patchouli, lily of the valley, caraway, rose, geranium, and base notes are sandalwood, musk, balsam fir, and patchouli. So basically everything, including the kitchen sink. Yes, that's definitely what it is. It's the lime note. Ooh, that's what it is. I'm getting the lime and lemon verbena, and it gives me a little bit of that opening that's in Tommy Bahama St. Bart's, that very strong lime note. That's what I got from this, is that lime, and then that lemon verbena, which starts making me feel like it's a little similar to the opening of Green Irish Tweed, but not as green, but definitely as aromatic. Yes, okay. So a lot of people say it reminds them of Curve, of Taxi, which I've never tried Taxi. Curve I've tried plenty of times. John Rivita's Vintage. No, it does not remind me of John Rivita's Vintage. John Rivita's Vintage is a lot more spicy, a lot more soapy, lavender, aromatic, a lot more leather. But this isn't bad at all. Yeah, it's smooth, very, very smooth. Of course, I wouldn't expect anything less from Carlos Bename, but very, very smooth. Definitely a product of its time, but again, I don't mind that. I really like it. It gets that cinnamon right behind it, and you do get a little bit of floral aspect and woodiness coming up behind. Again, I imagine on skin, it's way different, and maybe once it settles over time in a bottle, it gets different, but not bad. Actually, not as old school, smelling as I was expecting, not as far back. It's pretty good, pretty good. I'm glad I got it. Yeah, I imagine the performance isn't gonna be the best on this either because it is old school and probably been reformulated so much, and also it is, I think it's an eau de toilette if I'm not mistaken. No, it's a cologne spray. Okay, so that's why it's not gonna last that long. It's a cologne spray, which I don't know if it means it's an eau de cologne or if it's an eau de toilette that they're saying it's a cologne spray so guys will spray it and wear it. I don't know, but an easy, warm, spicy, citric kind of fragrance just to spray on if you want to kind of settle down and get cozy, you know. But not bad. I like it. I do really like it, and I appreciate it for what it is. The next and last one, the one I'm most excited for, is Salvatore Ferragamo F, or F for Ferragamo, how do I say? The original Pour Homme, not the F for Black. I have tried F for Black way back at the beginning of my fragrance journey because I was watching Jeremy Fragrance, as everyone probably did starting out, and he described it as being the Wolf of Wall Street, CEO boss kind of thing. It's a very peppery, clean scent. But when I sprayed it and I smelled it, it smelled like cough syrup to me. I could not take it. I don't know why. I think now I could probably pick it out and appreciate it, but then I was expecting something totally different and it totally threw me off. So I haven't gotten another bottle of that yet, but maybe this will start my trend of getting all the Salvatore Ferragamos, including that one back. So, and for some reason, I've been seeing Salvatore Ferragamo pop up everywhere at Ross recently, and I really appreciate it because I'm trying to actually get more of them in, and I've gotten more of them back in the past 2 weeks than I have my whole fragrance journey, so it's pretty interesting. I already know what the bottle kind of looks like because of how I've seen F Black. There's a bottle, a huge 100 ml. This thing is built like a beast. It's got a faux leather wrap, it's really plastic going around it. Of course, it says Pour Homme, F by Ferragamo. It has this, you know, thick plastic cap in the glass bottle. Very, you know, like I said, thick acrylic right here. Definitely could take something out if you threw it hard enough. Let's go ahead and spray it and see what we think. Again, I have no clue what the note breakdown is for this. I know what F Black is, the very pepper spice, but I don't know what the original one's like, how far F Black deviated off the original's DNA. But let's see. Really good atomizer. Not really pressurized, but it has a nice push to it. Ooh, I smell it already. Ooh, this is nice. Of course, I expect Salvatore Ferragamo to be, you know, top tier. They're designer still, and their blends and stuff are really nice. So, let's see what we think. Ooh, very citric, very tangy, fruity, bright. Ooh, very citric. Way more of a realistic lemon citrus than, of course, anything else up here. But I wonder when this came out. I wonder if it came out like toward the end of the like 2010s or so. Ooh, that smells very modern, very clean. I don't really get anything spicy or anything woody. I just get a lot of citrus. Okay, I'm starting to get some floral notes in the background as it starts coming out. This is super nice, super nice. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Very nice opening though. I really, really like this. Fresh, spicy, lavender, amber, fruity, leather, aromatic, fresh, green, animalic, warm, spicy. I'm not getting any of that. Do I got the right one here? Pour Homme? I'm not getting any of that. I'm getting a lot of citrus on the top. Okay, it came out in 2007, so way earlier than what I thought. Top notes are lavender and apple. I didn't get apple. I mean, I got the fruitiness, but I didn't think it was apple. Middle note is black pepper, and base notes are labdanum, leather, and amber. I don't know if I get that. Maybe it's just the test strip that's fooling me. Oh, okay. Once it dries down, it's very different. Okay, hold up. And I get my nose a break from it. It's very different. Maybe a little bit of the amber, a little bit of sweetness. Maybe on skin, this will come out a lot more because they're saying it's leather heavy. They're saying it's animalic. I just don't know about that. I am getting more lavender, a little bit of that spiciness for sure. A floral bit, and when I said it was floral in the background, so I am getting that aspect of the labdanum. But very classy, very, very classy, very smooth. I don't think this is too old school either. I don't think it's too mature. It smells smooth and soft enough where I think a young guy could easily pull this off. As far as what I'm smelling here, I think you could pull this off spring, summer, and fall. Maybe winter, but I don't know if the performance is going to be as loud enough you need for the dense cold in the wintertime. But I do think from especially spring, especially fall, and as long as you're not doing it too high heat in summer, I think indoors office wear would be perfect for this. Not bad. Okay, I'm gonna give my nose a break. I wanna come back in a little bit and smell the rest of these after my nose is settled and they've dried down. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So let's see what we think of them after they've settled down and dried on the test strip and my nose had a little bit of a break. So first off, the first one we opened was Abercrombie & Fitch Away. I remember being very citric, bright, aquatic, very airy and clean. So let's see how it's dried down. Oh wow, okay, I did not expect that. The dry down is a lot more like YSL's YET. Way more close to it. Now the initial smell is, as you continue smelling it, it gets a little more of a sweet aquatic to it, which almost goes toward Invictus, but it's not really bubblegummy. But it still is very nice. A little bit of that light blue by Dolce & Gabbana kind of vibe in there as well. So it's like if you did YSL's YET and light blue by Dolce & Gabbana and put them together, you'd probably get something around this. Very nice though, really, really good. I think I only paid, was it $15.99 for this? So not bad at all. Even though it is, I think, just like the 50 mil, still not bad. And the little locking mechanism is still so cool. Like, it is just so, so cool. So really neat, I really like it. So yeah, not bad at all. Very easy appealing, not gonna be complicated to wear. Again, spring, summertime, anything in high heat, office wear appropriate, casual, out and about, hanging out, that kind of thing. Very good, very, very good. So highly recommend this one. I'm looking forward to trying all the other flankers as well if I can get my hands on them. Now the next one, the retro hit Mambo for men, the cologne spray. So I'm wondering how the performance actually will do on it. Okay, it still keeps that lime, lemon, verbena kind of beginning, along with the spiciness. The cinnamon's coming out a lot more in this. The woodiness is coming out a lot more. Yeah, it reminds me of something else so much, so much, and I can't think of what it is. I'm pretty sure it's just like St. Bart's by Tommy Bahama. If you added more spice and woods to it and took away the sea salt factor, it would be something around this. Oh, dude, there's something I have or have had that is reminding me of this so much. I'm gonna look at my collection real quick and see what it is that it reminds me of. It's something that, I've worn quite often and I can't nail down what it reminds me of, and that's going to drive me insane. Very, very clean, very smooth. It doesn't have anything that sticks out, anything that just punches you in the nose, nothing astringent. It's very, very nice, especially for being a 2001 release. It is super good. Not going to be the longest lasting, probably not going to be the loudest projecting either, but it's still really nice if you don't mind old school scents. And like I said, this one doesn't even smell that old school. And you want something that's a nice lemon verbena, lime, and spices and woods. This would be a good one. Again, very cozy, a little ambery, a tad sweet, but not really anything too like out there. I'm almost on the precipice of figuring out what it is. I gotta see if other people have said anything else on it, because it's gonna drive me insane if I don't. That's what it is. I figured it out. Okay, it has a strong similarity to Platinum Egoiste by Chanel. I knew it because I have Armoff's Legacy, which smells one-to-one with Platinum Egoiste. It's like an incredible clone. That's what this is. Okay, way more Platinum Egoiste than, like I said, Tommy Bahama, even though you will get that lime similarity, but way closer to that. So if you want Platinum Egoiste or Armoff's Legacy for even cheaper than that, then you got this one to go with. If you're out and about, you need a quick cologne and you want something that smells like that and you are at a Ross, go by and get this one because I see this there all the time. Yes, a really good budget-friendly Platinum Egoiste by Chanel. This is super, super good. Yeah, really, really like it. You do get a little bit of that florals there too, so really nice on that end. Super good. Okay, I get it now, and I like it even more now because of that. So really good. Mambo for men, definitely still worth picking up. Now the last one, the one that was most anticipated, F by Ferragamo by Salvatore Ferragamo. Let's see, because it did not smell like what the scent profile said it would smell like. So let's see if I get that. Oh, this is so nice. This is so smooth. The quality is way better than the $29.99 I spent on this. And that's a full bottle too, that's incredible. Oh, this is so good, y'all. This is this is a really good find. To me, still, bright citric. I still get citric, even though it doesn't say there's any citruses in this. I get a nice lemon or some kind of citrus, but now I get way more spice. I get way more of that black pepper in this now. Still getting a little bit of florals, and it said there was amber and leather, even though I don't get that so much. Maybe a little bit of a clean leather background, which Salvatore Ferragamo does amazing leather accords. Like, they're so smooth, probably the smoothest and freshest I've ever smelled out of any designer brand. Like, bright leather by them is the best fresh leather I've ever smelled, the smoothest. So this is, if it's a leather in this, maybe it's that same kind of smooth leather, but it's not animalic, even though the comments and that profile said it was. So I don't know, maybe on skin after I wear it for a while, it's like that, but very masculine, but clean, classy, easily spring, summer, and fall. Office appropriate, casual appropriate, dressed up or down. I mean, this stuff is so good. I don't know if I get that ambriness, maybe a little bit of ambery quality to it, just a tad. Overall, fan-flippin-tastic. This is so good. Do not skip out on this. If you see F by Ferragamo out and about and you see it for that price range of $29.99 or less, do not hesitate to pick it up. It is so good. Really good. This is probably one of the best blind buys I've gotten in a while. This is really, really good. So let's go ahead and line everything up and finish up the video. So here it is, guys, my second rack store haul. This one was only from Ross because I didn't see anything good at TJ Maxx, but what a haul it is. These are all super good. I mean, all hits, all do different things for different kind of people, for different situations and seasons. So really, really good. I love all these. Again, all of them under $30, some of them well under $30. You got some really, really good stuff here. Things that are a little more mature, things that are youthful, things that are good in between. Really, really nice. So if you have any of these or you've seen these and you want to get them, let me know in the comments what you think about them. If there are other ones that are related to these that you think, hey, if you see this flanker or you see this one, make sure to grab it. Instead, I love reading your comments. I love going through and I'll try to comment back and just get that conversation going and that community going when I can. I really, really enjoy it. And if you're watching this video and you enjoy it, but you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, showing some support. There's a lot of things I have planned all through the rest of the year that I want to do, and I'd love to have you right along with me, and hopefully I can help you discover something new as well. And as usual, guys, thank you for being here with me and for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I will see all of you again in the next video. Be blessed.